The musical Dear Evan Hansen debuted on Broadway in 2016 and went on to win 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical.
The touring company of the show is now performing at the Overture Center.
Our Michael Bruno goes backstage to check it out.
Dear Evan Hansen is about a teenage boy, Evan Hansen, who, to put it in few words, he sort of tells a lie to help this family who's grieving over the death of their son. And this lie sort of spirals out of control a little bit, and we sort of see the influence of social media and things like that.
I think at its core, the show is really about everyone's need to connect, and sort of our age of social media and how we all feel very disconnected, especially after this year. The characters in the show are going through a period of time where they all feel disconnected from one another, and over the course of the play, we get to see them all reconcile with their differences. I play Evan on the Saturday matinee and the Sunday night shows. We have an amazing group of Evans, Stephen, Christopher, Anthony, who you'll see the other 6 shows of the week. But yeah, it's been an amazing experience to get to play this role that is complex and has a lot of social anxieties, as do I, and it hits on a lot of nerves that a lot of people can really connect to. It's a very flawed but human character.
And Steph, talk to me a little bit about Zoe. Who is she and how does she, what is her storyline in the show?
Zoe's dealing with the death of her brother, and we see that very early on in the play. And she's a junior in high school, and she's the type of person who isn't sort of struck by the status quo of high school. She does her own thing, and she's struggling with navigating this grief in her life. And she's also Evan's love interest, so we see a little romance there as well. From the moment I read the script of the musical, I always said it was very filmic. It sort of felt like a movie. It's a very intimate musical, and I think it's something that translates well on screen.
I think we're really happy that the message of the show was really able to reach a wider and broader audience with the film. There's only a couple thousand people are able to see it each night in New York and on tour and in London. But this movie was being able to be seen by millions and millions of people. But there is an intimacy that when you're sitting with a group of people and being able to all experience this story that is happening right in front of you, that you really can only get when you come and see the show live.
The musical, the music for one, it's very pop forward, it's very catchy. It's not sort of what you typically see in the traditional musical theater. It's very catchy, great music. The show, while it's about mental health and social media and people struggling, it's also, it really provides a message of hope. I think people walk away feeling very hopeful. And I think a lot of people sort of, you might want to bring some Kleenex, I would say, because it's sort of it's a very cathartic experience. But also the show is very, very funny. It's written very well in a way where the balance between the sort of emotional stuff and the comedic stuff is remarkable.
And Michael joins us now. There are a lot of emotions in this thing.
It's a pretty heavy-duty musical. For being a musical, it really deals with a lot of very, very, very tough issues.
And the performances are just amazing, I understand. Mark saw it, he said he loved it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't see Sam because but he'll be on this weekend. So you get a chance to see. But the Evan that we saw had a beautiful voice, and it's a tough role. All the performances are wonderful. I mean, obviously, they're all Broadway caliber actors and actresses, and the band is great. They're on stage.
It's a big show.
It's a really, really big show, and it won all these awards, and it's been postponed. So all the people that were going to see it because of COVID, the tour came back to Madison. So people have been waiting for this for a long time.
And this Sam is going back to Broadway because it's still on Broadway.
Yes, he is. As soon as he finishes this tour, instead of just being a standby, he's going to star on Broadway in the role.
So
that's
you can see him before he gets there.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a few tickets left, not a lot.
That sold out really well.
Yeah, it really did. People are wanting to see shows, I think.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Indeed.
Especially hopeful shows with a hopeful message.
True.
Definitely.
It's Dear Evan Hansen at Overture Hall tonight through Sunday. Go to tickets.overture.org.
Michael, it's Friday. Friday.
We're gymless today. He's working.
He's working.
Paying the rent.